And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Shining in the Darkness. I'm your host, Nick Legato, and we've finished all the trials that I know of. And I guess I stopped yesterday for some reason. I don't remember why, but let's see. You're damn right. That's because I kick ass. And let's see. Okay. And he's kind of telling us where we gotta go next, so we know all that stuff, and it looks like there's one of the advisors is missing. Not sure what that means, per se, but oh well. Let's look at our inventory here real quick. We've got crap. We need to make some room, so let's do that. Let's go into our weapon store here, sell off those 2 pieces of armor. Which are pretty much worthless. I mean, they're not really great pieces of armor. But you know what? Money is money, and we are rolling in dough. So it's not a huge deal, really. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I don't think there's any new weapons, really, for us to get. I mean, there's some good stuff here, but there's no reason for us to buy anything yet. We'll buy stuff later. And look at this. There's a new shop open in town, the Trader. Let's check that out. He was not available earlier. So what do you got? You sell armors of various types. As you can see, he sells pretty much upgraded versions of, you know, new pieces of armor, actually. So that is something we'll want to keep in mind. Yes. He also does something more important. He can craft. We will go in and use our mithril. Obviously, that's a great crafting material. We'll make it for Pyrrha. And we want a shield made. 10,000. And, yes, you may be a further use of further service. He does have some pieces of armor and gear that we want to buy. We want to buy a leather robe. So we'll buy that. And that'll be for Pyrrha. Let's put that on there. And then we also want to get a new body piece for, our main hero here, the iron armor. So let's put that here. And I think that's really, in a sense, it's kind of all we need from here. I can't imagine anything else, per se, but, I mean, for the gist of it, this is pretty much really all we need. I guess, because we numbered that, and we can't really afford much else. I mean, we can look and see what's here, but I don't think there's much else we really want to spend too much money on. Well, it's tempting. We can go with the steel shield if we choose. Remember though, if we start buying stuff and we don't know what we might find in the, you know, the following dungeons and whatnot, you know, you get into an issue of running out of money or overspending when you really didn't have to. Though I will admit, we are pretty frickin' loaded. It's not like it's a huge deal at this exact juncture. So, you know, maybe it is worth buying, you know? Let's go ahead and pick up a steel shield. And we'll give it to our hero as well. No, I didn't know. No. I wanted to buy what I just was looking at, jackass. Ah, hold on, guys. My bad. You can't take me anywhere. Let me see here. Buy shield. Just make sure nobody's got it in their inventory. Okay, yeah, we're not overbuying. That's okay. He's just holding on to it for now. Cheeky bastard. Alright, let's look and see what else this clown has while we're here. He's got a nice helm. Let's go ahead and grab the steel helm while we're here. And that should really be everything. Let's just put that somewhere for now, because we've got to go in and move around all this gear anyway. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's blow this popsicle stand for the time being. Let's go ahead and equip all of our newfound goodies. We've got the fire sword, the iron armor. We will need to move some things around, I'm thinking. Actually, selling the bronze shield is probably more preferable. So, we'll have to, think about that for later. And obviously, we can't do anything else there. Let's go ahead and give him what he needs. Let's give him the steel helm in place of the current bronze helm that he's got. And let's give him whatever else he needs. What is it? Where is it? There it is. That shield there. The steel shield goes there. Okay. Now let's equip the rest of it. Fire sword there. Steel shield. That puts him back almost where he was at last time, but look at that. Now he's all pimped out. Let's go ahead and sell off the long sword and the various other armaments that we have, because we're holding on to a bunch of random crap we're never going to use ever again. Goodbye, long sword. Alright, yes I do. And I know that I want to sell you. You're useless. And let's see. Oop. And I want to sell you. And I'm going to also sell her robe as well. Because that should be everything. I mean, that should be all the robe. Oh, yeah, we got to make one change. And I forgot to do it. We'll do it outside when we get there. It's not a huge deal or anything. But it's an easy fix. It's easy to do. So let's get to it now. We're gonna go ahead and give this bronze armor to Milo. Milo will equip that piece of armor, and let me see here, Milo. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna sell the old chainmail. We'll keep the Madu, the fur hood for now, because we're gonna find a better piece of gear in the next dungeon. So, in the next part of the labyrinth. So it's not like we need to worry about that. Let's go ahead and get rid of that other piece there, the bronze armor. Oh wait, I want the bronze armor. I want to sell the chainmail. You guys can't take me anywhere. You can't take me anywhere. And the chainmail goes by. And we'll figure the rest out in a bit. Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of it. Let's take a look at what we got. Okay, so they're pretty much all they're set as best as we can really set them. I mean, I need to put the leather robe on Pyrrha here, so let me go do that because I forgot to do that. So, yep. There we go. That's better. Alright. And let's leave town and then come right back. We didn't just pay that frickin' shop owner 10 G's for nothing, dude. Okay, so somebody's sitting there going, why are you leaving town? Yes, the Mithril Shield. That will go on Pyrrha. Let's see what else you have, too, while we're standing around stroking ourselves. Ah, he has a bunch of the rarities here. He even has an actual nice axe, too. The question is more along the lines of what do you really want to spend your money on? So it's kind of up to you, but for the most part, let me see. It's hard to say. I would just say don't worry about buying anything quite yet. I wouldn't buy anything from him quite yet, even though some of this stuff is really cool. I wouldn't spend that kind of money this early on, because we're gonna get some really good stuff coming up. So, it's always a questionable thing of what to get. It's always tough. Helms, I mean, that's the only helm he has. And what do you have for shields? Just the one shield? Oh, no, you have a couple shields. Actually, almost had enough for the magic shield, but I don't want to drop that kind of money on a shield right now. So, for the most part, there's not much else to really look into. I mean, statistically, we're pretty buff. I don't think we need to do much outside of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and save, and then we're gonna go back and head into the labyrinth. So I'll see you as soon as I finish with that. Okay, so we're saved. We're beefed up with all the gear that we could possibly want. Booyah! And I think we're ready to continue our adventure. There's some things in life that I shouldn't be allowed to do, and I think talking at that moment was one of them. Let's go ahead and move. One of the opening things I'd like to do so I don't have to deal with any losers is to use that. It's cheap, it's not insanely expensive to cast, and we don't have to go very far. We just have to go up to the Mr. Wally Fistery or whatever. And actually, one of the things I could have probably done was actually sell the rune key, now that I'm thinking about it, but yeah, we're already here. Let's just get it going. As far as at this point, it's like, let's just get it going. Let's just get started. Gar, there is something I wanted to do. You know what? Oh my god, you can't take me anywhere. I'm sitting here going, why is Pyra not doing a lot of damage compared to the other two? And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, well, what am I missing? What am I missing? And I'm sitting there, thinking about it, and I'm like, dang it! I knew I forgot something. Let's go in here and let's go into craft. And it just came to me. Let's go ahead and order. And this will help actually alleviate some of the inventory room that I have no room for at this exact moment. Let's use this dark block. And let's put it in for Pyra. And I want it to be a weapon. Oh, but we're short. That's why. It's 20,000 freaking bucks. I guess that'll teach me for overspending. Okay, well, never mind. But let me go back to where I'm supposed to be going here. Since, you can't freaking take me anywhere. Nope. Not allowed to be happy. Not allowed to be happy whatsoever. And the next dungeon we're going to be into, we're going to be leaving off and on because it's tough. No joke. It's not user-friendly, per se. It's definitely going to be difficult. The dark block makes a weapon called the Hex Whip, which is cursed, and we know that in history has taught us that cursed weapons are not always good things, but and I'm still carrying extra crap I didn't want to carry. But the damage output is significantly better than not having it, so it's like you may as well just get it, so you have that advanced damage to dish out. Alright, let's see, it would help if you actually equip the gear that you spent hundreds and hundreds of bucks to buy. Just saying, Like I said, you just can't take me frickin' anywhere. And like I said, we're not gonna traverse the entire dungeon in one run. It's just impossible. So we're gonna do the best that we can do. Obviously. What the hell? Very strange, but okay. Yeah, I would like to go inward. Ah, yes, here we go. And holy crap, shit, it's like real magic. Let's move our way around here. As you can see, the dungeon is now pretty different this time around. And what do we got here? Nice mithril ore. I will take mithril any day of the week. For mithril will make me strong and merciless. Okay, let's keep moving here. As we try to go this way, and Reapers. Reapers are nasty. So you want to kill them as quickly as possible, and really the melee attacks we have are about as fast as we can kill them. Because they can use Desoul. And they can ruin your day like no other. I hate Reapers with a passion. You will hate them too, for that obvious reason. Because if they kill Milo, you're up Shit's Creek without a paddle, buddy. You have to leave the le donjon and have to come back. Then nobody wants to have to do that just because of a Reaper. You know, they're very frustrating. Let's say that. Very easy corridor to navigate here. Ignore everything else that's in the room. And we're walking. And we're turning. And we're turning again. And we're fighting Deadheads. Much like their predecessors, Deadheads are... The Skeletor's Deadheads are not insanely impressive. They're probably going to hit pretty hard, but we've got new armor. Well, at least some of us do. Unlike Milo, who's still kind of, you know, strutting down the retro gear that he had before. Not much that we can do about that, really. We just have to do the best we can with it. So, you know, just keep a heads up, you know. There's not much we're really going to be able to do about that. We just got to fight the best we can. Because this, like I said, this is where the game kind of gets harder. As these are trapdoors that lead from the ground below us. So yeah, that means bad things can happen from the floor above, it would seem. Okay. Okay, let's keep heading through here. Oh, not these bastards. Okay. Alright, let's head all the way down. Let's just keep going. I think I'm going the right way. Not sure. Yeah, I'm going the right way. I remember that hallway very, very well. As we fight Maligators as opposed to alligators. They're malicious gators, I'm assuming. That or they're just poorly named alligators that look like something from a 1980s song chart that's kind of like... Let's see. Why won't you die? I'm sorry to zone out. You ever have one of those moments where you just sit there and you just start staring and staring and you don't know why you're constantly staring, and then you wake up and then you're like, oh yeah, look at me, I'm about to get killed. Oh, you know, I just had one of those moments just now. No, I'm not proud of it either. I'm actually very disappointed. I'm very bitter. I'm deciding to, you know, get murdered by not like overpowering the enemy. I'm just like, wow, that's how you know you've been playing for too long, because I just let Milo die and I don't even really care. I just, oh my god, that's a terrible incident right there. I guess I'm gonna have to, son of a bitch, yeah, I'm gonna have to leave and come back. But there's a benefit for leaving right now. We have a piece of mithril. And you bet your ass we're going to be upgrading some of Milo's gear, because he's just not really cutting it at the moment. Defensively, I don't know if it's just me or... Yeah, we're going to fix that now. We're going to make him buff. Yep. Giggity. Because we're not going to be able to delve too deep without Milo. And... Yeah, I know. We need experience points to level up. Sure, why not? I got some free experience out of it and a piece of mithril. Yes, I do. And, alright, so, I'm sorry, guys. I zoned out for some reason. I've got a lot on my mind. Lots of things kicking around, baby. Kicking around. And it's just crazy, yo. Alright, I'll stop. I'll leave it at that. We will use the mithril. It'll be for Nick. Yeah, I know I said it's going to be for Milo, but we're making it for Nick. So just shut your trap and enjoy it. Alright, so 18,000 to make that. Ooh, lots of money. Let's go ahead and heal from my recent events. Oh boy. Yep. Uh-oh. Pyro's getting her ass spanked. Take me for a fool, Victor. So there's some new faces for you. Mr. Brax and Miss Mist. Let's talk to Mr. Brax here. What are you doing in a dive like this? Oh my god. So that tells us that they must be in their teens. Because, yeah, I don't think that their folks be okay with us going and getting murdered in dungeons like I just kind of did. Let's go in the inn. Okay, and there's some new faces. You know, they're new. And, you know, the other people who were in here before, not really in here that much now. Let's look at our... Oops, I didn't mean to go in there. I don't want to talk to you, Grandpa. Blow it out your ass. Let me see what I got for items here. Crap, that's what I have for items. May even want to sell. We may even want to sell off the rune key. I don't see a need for it so much. But you know what? I have like no gold either, so I don't want to be without the damn thing. So let me go back. We're gonna go back into this labyrinth and get to that point where I had actually left. Again, I apologize. You know, I had a zone out moment. Okay, really quick. You know what? I actually forgot I was carrying all kinds of other equipment, and I forgot to pick up the mithril armor that I was having made. So I picked that up, re-equipped everybody, and I sold off all the unnecessary junk, including the rune key. I'm sure I'm gonna regret doing that. We're back to the area where we kind of left off. I'm gonna go kill some losers here. All right, let's keep moving. Shifty feeling about this. Hey, 500 gold? Booyah! I will take that any day. Guess it pays for, you know, checking out every nook and cranny. Okay. Let's now head the correct way. After dealing with a new Cyblock looking bastard. What is your name? Brick Eye, huh? Alright, Brick Eye or Bike, whatever. Damn you, die! Bike looking bastard. They're probably going to be nasty too. Oh boy. Luckily though, if I'm not mistaken, these guys sometimes drop mithril ore, so that might be an appeal to you. It would be appealing to me. So, you know, hopefully they drop them. I hope they do. Because we need a couple of pieces, in all honesty. You know, just, you know, throwing it out there. Because there's some goodies that can be made with said items, you know, so the more we have, the happier I will be. That's for sure. And then whatever mithril you don't know what you might want to make out of it, you can just sell it and then buy it back later. It's like $4 grand for a piece of mithril, so, you know, it's up to you. I mean, there's a few pieces I can think of off the top of my head that I would like to make. But until, you know, we're further along, then I wouldn't worry about it for the most part. But yeah, so, well, there it is. Anyway, let's keep moving as we gotta deal with these clowns. Alright. Go down to the hall here. There should be 2 ways to go here. We're gonna skip the further exit. Oh crap. I hate Reapers. I hate them so much. Let's keep moving. Oh my god, I walk like a step. Okay, let's keep going, because I'm going to get attacked again. Alright, let's keep moving, finally. Across we go. Now we're going to take this all the way to the last corridor on the right, which is pretty much right next to it. Okay. Oh, come on. Alright, I actually turned, and I didn't even have the video. I should probably take a break, I think, after this episode. For some reason, I'm just not all there. Alright. Oh my god. Okay, let's keep moving. And look at here, we've seen this guy before, and apparently he's pissed. And he's blocking something I want very badly, so we're gonna have to pretty much bash our way through him. Knowing that we don't really have the spells to do severe damage to him, we'll just have to upgrade Nick and Milo's strength here to cause severe killing power. Because he hits pretty, as you can see, he hits hard, so we're going to need to hit him as hard as we possibly can. Without showing any kind of take back from it. Let's go ahead and attack him again. We have enough health before we really have to heal. And Milo, I think, is actually faster than the Sentinel, so it shouldn't be yeah, okay, so just boost Nick and or Milo, or specifically boost Nick, because that's where he's the one who really does the the freaking damage. So boost him and he'll take that sucker down in no time. Let's go ahead and pass the Great Axe obviously over to our axe user. Let's equip that bad boy, shall we? Since that's a big upgrade right there. So let's stick with that, and let's keep moving, shall we? As we fight a bunch of Reapers who just do melee attacks, nothing special. Okay, let's keep moving. Now we gotta go back down this way, all the way down, and fight some of these bastards. Okay, let's turn left, and then we gotta turn right. Alright. And now we get the, oh god damn it, new enemies. Demi-Whites and Mantoro. I am Mantoro, defender of the people. And Mantoro, the fat bastard who looks like a bull with a cobra. Bull/cobra looking bastard. Let's just kill him. But as you can see, that extra little bit of armor we bought is really helping pull Nick along here. Is they're really just kind of bumping into me the best that they really can do. Which is actually kind of nice. And Milo's new armor is definitely pulling its weight as well. So as you can see, we're holding up pretty well in Smoke. That's why I've been reluctant to show a lot of the battles. Mostly because we've been doing pretty well. I mean, we're geared up pretty well. Our weapons we're slowly getting stronger as we progress through this shame hole. Okay, called the Labyrinth. That's sometimes just, I'm surprised I haven't tried to kill anyone yet. Though what's really been causing the most damage is magic. As you can see. Magic and breath attacks have been our biggest issue, because these guys are relentless and flinging spells left and right, and me personally am not a big fan of being hit by spells. So, it catches up with you. And we try to slowly kill them off. Thus, off they are. Oh boy. Alright, let's keep moving. And as you can see, this is why I don't show a lot of the battles. Okay. And we're walking. There's not going to be any treasure for a while, so bear with me. Okay, I'm going to walk all the way down. Fight more losers. Okay. And another battle. Okay, skip the first turn, go left, and then we'll want to go all the way to the end of this hall. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, come on! Ugh. And we're walking as a big Ice 3 spell put that little bastard in its place. Alright. Yeah, some of the spells are actually starting to become more plausible to enemies who are usually normally really resilient to physical attacks like those lizardmen are. Okay, let's turn left. Pretty much we're following this all the way till there's nowhere left for us to go. It should be pretty soon here. We'll run into you, which is a neat little scene of the outside of the tower. Oh, that's so cool. Hey, you know what? This is 1991. Blow it out your ass. That's a cool scene right there. You don't get to see that anywhere. You don't get to see scenes like that in games around that time period. Okay, shut up. I like that scene. Okay, blow it out your ass. Okay. Just gotta head through here. This little zigzag of shame. Okay, we're walking and moving. It's stupid zigzag corridor drives. I hate the zigzag corridors. It's just, why? It's more work than it needs to be. Let's move again as we fight, oh crap, salamanders. If you are clever, you will think that Ice Freeze level 3 might actually do some good. Let's try it out. Yep, 50 damage is pretty good, but you notice they're still standing. So that's not necessarily a good thing, especially when Milo becomes a jackass and misses. And these guys, even with our heavy armor, are doing pretty nasty damage, and they breathe fire. Wonderful! And I'm sure that's what's going to be the end of us at this point. We may even say it's safer to use another ice spell, just so we don't get murdered. Let's try using ice level 2 and see if that should be enough. We shouldn't have to use ice 3 twice to kill these bastards. Actually, even a whip attack would have been enough after seeing that, so at least we know for future reference. But still, I mean, that's a lot of health. Let's go ahead and put Milo to work here. That level 3 healing. Tastes like healing. Oop, don't want vision. Let's go ahead and heal level 2 Milo. And heal level 2 Pyra. This is the part where Pyra's healing is going to start to become not as important. As you can see, you haven't been able to see what I've been doing, but I actually am using magic more frequently. Alright. So we go left, and then another left, and then in here. Okay. And here we go. Here's the door. Yay! Which leads into a chamber that has 2 chests in it. One of the chests is not insanely important, but it does change our strategy for surviving the next couple of encounters. Okay, let's move through the stupid slime of MP fail. Okay. And I gotta fight these. Okay. Let's go ahead and circle around here. There's 2 chests around right within range, and one of them's got the angel feather in it, which we really want. And the other chest that's further down this area is something we also really want. Okay. Not okay. Okay. And this should be a magic hood. We've been offered it so many times in the game, and now we finally get to have one full off elf. Ooh! Let's equip it. It's probably the last piece of crappy gear our characters will ever have to endure for a while now. I mean, we still have the Madu on, but, you know, we'll change that out soon, too. Okay, now we're moving. Again, we're gonna fight these guys. The bad news, though, is we've got to do some backtracking, because the door we went through is a one-way only door. So once we go through that door, we have to go back through the outside of that arcing area where the spinner was, is pretty much where we're going back to. So, you know, be patient, because we've got to backtrack. And actually, what I'll even do, let me show you here where we are. Ow, ow, ow. Oh my god. Okay. And we walk, yeah, because these specific doors are one way, so that forces us to kind of have to go around the long way, per se. Okay. Okay. And we want to go that way, so let's make sure we're facing that way, which we should once we get back on. And the march continues as we head through this stupid zigzag corridor of death. Speaking of death, creating the crap out of those Reapers. Oh, they're back for more. Okay. Heading around and around. And for some reason, did I make a U-turn? I think I just did. Well, for the most part, guys, you know what? We've gone a long way. Now that I'm actually getting to a point where I'm starting to get a little annoyed. Because I thought I was going the right way, and I guess I'm not. And we're running out of MP to really progress further into this dungeon, and we're carrying a lot of junk at this point too that we just need to get rid of as well, so that way we have room for the good stuff when we get there. So let me see, unless we can make a slight change of events here, I'm almost ready to call it. No? Okay, gotta fight these, but we're gonna see if we can get as far as possible, you know. It would be awesome if we did, so that's what I'm aiming for here. As now I believe I am going the right way. Okay, stupid Reapers. They got nothing on me. Well, now that I'm kind of stronger than them. Running, 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 running. Let's see, up and around, and up. Here comes the more ugly as we tread deeper and further. And then we get that beautiful outside view again. As a way of trying to make me feel relaxed or something, I don't know. Knowing this game, I always get that feeling somebody's going to try to murder me. You know, and I think this is the only time you actually even see that. Anyway, we're back on the other side now. We got to go through this little zigzag corridor here to get to what I call the Uber hallway of this dungeon. And the Uber hallway will be a returning point for us to come back to later. So, and I'll explain it when we get there. And we're walking, and we're killing. Okay. Now here's the Uber hallway that goes on for a while. But there are some right turns that can be made, so we're gonna make both of them. But I'll tell you about it in a moment. Well, those salamanders made me use the rest of my MP for healing, so I had to come back regardless. But at least, you know, I'm back, and I sold off all the useless gear that I'm carrying. I'm gonna pick up some healing items before we set back forth into the labyrinth, and I'm gonna meet you guys back where we pretty much stopped. So on the next episode of Let's Play Shining in the Darkness, we're gonna finish off the second level of the labyrinth, the new area that we're in. We're gonna pick up some really cool treasure too, and you're gonna have to see me get a little frustrated because we gotta make like multiple stops back into town for some stuff and whatnot. So we'll see you then.